This podcast episode is sponsored by Heckham Senior Home Financing.
Good day, seniors and active adults. Welcome back to our YouTube podcast, Get Your Weekly Slice, where we protect, inform, and educate you, our seniors and active adults, every week about what you should know as you age. It is about keeping you, our seniors, in the know. This podcast is, have you thought about this? And it's my network that I've put together of trusted resources and services. So as a certified senior housing professional, I take it very serious, more so than other agents, when I'm working with seniors and active adults. I want to make sure that I get the most trusted, reliable resources who are competitive in price and stand behind their work so as to not take advantage of any senior or active adult that I work with. So I want you to understand that I've taken great lengths over the last 6-7 years to put this network together. So when I need something, because each individual senior and active adult have different scenarios, different wants, needs, and desires, I want to make sure that I get the most trusted resources and services out there. So let me let you know what type of resources that I have put in my network that I deal with. So when some senior or active adult needs someone to help them out at their home or answer any questions or concerns that they might have, I'll be able to connect them. I also want you to understand the names that I'm giving you, not the names, but the type of services that I'm providing to you. I have vetted and met with most of all of them. It's a peace of mind for me. It's a time saver, not only for you, but for me as well, because when you ask me, I can make that phone call right away and get them connected to you. Keep in mind, as a certified senior housing professional, I get background checked on an annual basis. So getting the right trusted resources and services referred to you is my main emphasis. Understand that the people that I will refer you also have the same passion to help, protect, inform, and educate our seniors and active adults. So that's the difference of me being a realtor, a certified senior housing professional realtor, because I take it very serious when someone asks me for a referral. Now, keep in mind, I've had some people who have asked me at my seminars, do you have a roofer? I certainly do. And the first thing out of this person's mouth was, are they cheap? I shared with her that if you're looking for cheap, I'm not referring to anyone. If you're looking for someone to do the job, do it right, stand behind the work that they've done for you, I will refer you. And the next thing out of her mouth was, I guess you get what you pay for. That's correct. I'm not saying they're the cheapest, they're competitive, but you get what you pay for. And it's entirely up to you. If you don't like the network that I've provided for you and you get others, I'm okay with that. But all I know is that the ones I refer to you are going to take care of you. They have a passion like I do to protect, inform, and educate seniors and active adults. So I'll leave it there. and let you make the judgment as to what your needs are. But understand, I can make that call just like that and work with them, work with you to get you or have what your need is to get it done and get it done right. So I have a roofer, electrician, a plumber, an AC company, a landscaper, pool company, irrigation. I have a mover, a packer when you decide to transition from that big footprint or that home that's being too much for you at this time and you need to transition. I can help with all that. Estate sale, have my estate sale person come in and see if it works for you. And if it does, that's the best route because they're not going to do it if they don't make money and you don't make money. But the good thing about it is you decide what you're going to keep. They'll put a price tag on everything else. They'll do a three-day sale. And at the end of that sale, 2 days later, you get a check and it's all inventory. So those are the type of resources that I work with. I have a move manager who comes in, organizes you, helps you decide what you want to keep, what you want to get rid of. If your family members want certain items, and they segregate all of that type of stuff. They're not cheap. None of my providers are cheap, but they're competitive. I want you to understand that. I have a junk man. And the other good thing about the estate sale, whatever's left over, if you don't want it, they'll make arrangements with a charity to get rid of all that stuff. Otherwise, if you inherit a house as an active adult, senior, that type of scenario, and you don't want any of that stuff, you picked out what you want, and the rest of the stuff is so old that you don't want to deal with it. I have a junk man to take care of that stuff. I have a handyman, two different types. Handyman who will take care of current things, 30-day wait list, and a handyman if you're concerned about selling your house and getting the most money for your house. I have a handyman that they'll come in based off of their and my recommendation and what you're thinking needs to be done to get you more money for that home. Because the bottom line is, as a certified senior housing professional, I'm trying to get you the most money for your house. I'm not trying to steal it. I'm not trying to rip you off. I'm trying to get you the most money because I know it's expensive when you make that transition from your single family home, townhome, or condo into an independent assisted or memory care community. I know it's expensive. I'm trying to get you the most money. The good thing about this secondary handyman, they'll go in, they'll do the work. They won't charge you up front. Once we list your home and sell it, they'll get paid at closing. Easy deal. So understand, I have those. I have mortgages, regular traditional mortgages, and also reverse mortgage or HECM loan for purchase, where you have optional mortgage payments every month, optional. But keep in mind, you have to be 62 years of age or older to qualify for that reverse and or HECM loan for purchase. I also have guardian care management groups that I work with. They can help you with long-term care insurance, VA benefits, any bills that you need to be paid that as you age at home and you have to pay them direct, the management company will take care of that. The other good thing about guardian care management is if at a time that you get to a point where you can't make decisions both medically or financially, they can step in and they have a fiduciary responsibility to you to make sure that your medical needs, your financial needs are all taken care of. So keep that in mind. Elder law attorney, very important. You need to get directives in place. They could set up a trust if you have money from a sale of a house and you want to circumvent probate. They can set those type of things up. They do estate planning. They also set up wills. So understand, an elder law attorney can do all of that stuff under one umbrella. They cost a little bit more at the beginning, but they can tweak it, keep it up to date annually for you. And it's one less thing you got to worry about with your family. Financial planning. Not only can elder law do estate planning, but I have a financial planner who's very well versed with VA benefits, how you can get them, how he can help protect your assets when making that transition. And also, he's very good at annuities. So I also have a group that talks about Medicare and Medicaid, what the difference is, how you can, if you have too many assets, get on Medicaid, how they can help you with a pooled trust. Long-term care insurance, very difficult. They're not like they used to be, but the good thing about long-term care insurance is they're still applicable to what seniors and active adults needs are. The VA benefits I mentioned, housing 55 plus. I know what housing's out there, independent, assisted, memory care. If you want to live in a condo, if you want to live in a manufactured home community, that you own the land or that you rent the land, I know all of the different housing options out there for you. And all I want to make sure is that you choose the right one that's going to fit your needs and you're going to be the happiest there. So I want you to understand that I know all about those. I can go into great detail as I have in my past podcasts about senior living options. I can do all of that. But understand I have that connection. Insurance, if you need insurance company, because insurance is very volatile at this time, at this juncture in our life, with housing, car insurance, packaging, all of that. I have insurance companies that I can refer to. Keep in mind, I do not get any referral monies from anybody. They refer people to me to help out. I pay them no referrals because we want to make sure that that demographic, seniors and active adults, are taken care of, protected, and not taken advantage of. I have a hearing aid company that I work with, home health care. If you just want to stay at home, which 75% of the seniors and active adults do, I have home health care that can come in once a week, twice a week, 3, 4, 5 times a week, whatever your needs are, if you want and decide to stay at home. They have a lot of services that they offer you. Keep in mind, it's private pay, so you're responsible for that. Senior placement service, they can take you around if you've decided to go into an assisted, memory care community, or independent. They can take you around for free to any one of these locations, but initially they're going to have a conversation with you as to what your wants and needs are, what you're looking for as you transition. And understand the one that you choose, they pay them for bringing them to their community, bringing you to their community. Dedicated Senior Medical Center. They're expanding in Central Florida. And what I like about this group is they spend more time with you, the senior and active adult. We do know that we've had doctors for years and they're retiring. And when they're replenished with a younger doctor, and there's no slight on that younger doctor, but in some of these offices, it's about the numbers. So they want to get you in, get you out. Dedicated senior medical service is different. Their doctors only get a certain amount of patients. Everything can be taken care of there. If you can't find a ride there, they'll come and pick you up if you're within 15, 20 minutes of the office that you go to. But understand they're going to have those conversations, answer any questions or concerns that you have. They're going to spend time with you. So that's a new type of doctor's office that is cropping up here in the Central Florida, Orlando area. Funeral, I know it's morbid to talk about, but you got to have that conversation, because what it does is once you put things in place, it sure relieves your family that's left behind to grieve your passing and not worry about making all the funeral arrangements, because you were proactive and you took care of that. So understand that's a must. Therapists, I got mental, counseling, physical, any type of therapist that you need, I have connected with them. Septic, well for your home, fences, donation drop offs if you want to get rid of stuff, chefs for seniors. Person can come to your house and make you, high quality meals, do the shopping for you. There, of course, there's an expense, but if you're looking for something like that, it's available. Professional organizers are out there trying to get you put together. Private duty nursing. If you want to stay at home and you've got some needs that a traditional home health care can't take care of, private duty nursing can. Property management. If you have investment properties, we have a property management group that can take care of that. Make sure that you get the right tenants in there, get paid, all of that stuff. If they don't pay, they're the ones that take care of all of the eviction notices, etc. It takes the headache off of your plate. Locksmith, I have that. Donations for cars. If you have a dilapidated car, junk car that's in the yard or in a garage and you haven't used it in years, I have connections for that where they'll pay you a minimal amount of money, but they'll come and pick it up and get it out of there. One less thing you got to worry about. And CPA, if you need one of those, if you're looking to do donations, when I say donations, I mean giving cars, because I've had a couple seniors who've wanted to donate their car after their passing or when they quit driving. And they've, for the most part, both of them wanted to give them to a veteran. But unfortunately, the Veterans Association will take the car, but they won't give it to an immediate local veteran who is in need of a car. So I reach out to some of my network, and I'm able to, if they have a veteran in their client base, they'll see if there's a need for it. If not, then they'll also reach out to their client base, which is mostly disabled people, and provide them a vehicle for free, donated by a senior. So if you've ever thought about, who do I call, who do I trust? Because I know we don't ordinarily have the phone book anymore. Most of us aren't privy to doing email, Google searches, etc. So I'm hoping that a family member sees this and contacts me to help you if you're not able, or tech savvy in most cases, have a computer, email, or on any social sites. So that's basically what I do. Again, I don't get paid for referring. It's all about protecting you, informing and educating. And I've surrounded myself with trusted resources and services to get you the best of the best out there. Because the bottom line is, I like to sleep at night. In closing, I hope you enjoyed today's Get Your Weekly Slice. If you'd like to discuss further today's topic, you can reach me via email at mike@your, Y-O-U-R, Florida, spelled out, Haven, Haven.com, or call me at 407-340-5291 to set up an appointment. I provide a free 1.5 hour in-person meeting to discuss your future plans on aging while providing you a minimum of 3 options to choose from. Don't forget to follow us and like us on Facebook and Instagram. While on my website at yourfloridahaven.com, sign up for my monthly newsletter, RSV to any of my in-person events, which are held at the Orange County Library, Smarter Senior Seminar Series events, and to view any and all of my videos and podcasts. We hope these podcasts are helpful. And if they are, please share with your friends, family, and neighbors by letting them know what we offer as certified senior housing professionals, designated real estate agents, to our seniors and active adults as they age. We're a connector. It is about keeping seniors in the know. Till next time, when you come back to get your weekly slice.
This podcast episode is sponsored by Hecom, Senior Home Financing.